Hi, and welcome to the next video in the series. Last time we went through the types of knowledge that are important in managing your money. I'm sure that answered some questions, but it probably brought up just as many. Like, what do I do first? What's the sequence of events, and how do they unfold throughout my financial life? Those questions are important because the way things work in the 21st century, the sequence of events matters more than ever. Even if you do the right things, if you do them in the wrong order, you could be headed for trouble. Let me show you what I mean. This path represents your entire financial life. Your financial life doesn't begin when you're born. It starts when you begin earning an income and become responsible for your own financial condition. Your goal in this first phase is to get yourself financially ready to invest. It's very dangerous to begin investing before you're financially ready, and I don't recommend it. Instead, there are other critically important things that you need to be doing during this phase to make sure that you get off to a strong start. This is when you establish your primary income. It's also when you completely pay off any debts that you may have picked up so far. This includes student loans, credit card balances, car loans, and any other debt, with the possible exception of a mortgage, which we'll talk about later. This is also when you put in place all the foundational processes from the second level of the pyramid. Among many other things, this includes building up your credit score, establishing emergency cash reserves, and deciding whether you're going to be renting or buying a place to live. The next phase is when you begin really making significant financial progress. The simple way to describe this phase is earn, save, and invest. In this phase, most of your heavy-duty decision-making has already been done. Now, it's all about consistently following your plans. You remain in this phase until you reach point A. When you get here, you have an important life decision to make, because now you've accumulated enough in your investments to stop working if you want to. If you stop here, you have enough to last you for the rest of your life, but only at what I would call a minimalist lifestyle. This doesn't mean living in poverty. Instead, think of it as living comfortably, but without very many extras. Most people don't choose to stop working when they reach point A, but a few jump at the chance. Others take this as an opportunity to completely change the type of work that they do. You might choose to do something that pays less but is more fulfilling. But no matter what you choose, just imagine how nice it feels that it's truly a choice. If you continue on the path, eventually you'll reach point B. Here, you've accumulated enough to stop working and spend the rest of your life at the same lifestyle that you're currently living. I think you're beginning to see how this works. At point B, you can choose to stop or continue working until you reach point C, where you can stop working and enjoy a dream lifestyle for the rest of your life. Now, this is the phase of your financial life that is truly awesome. It's filled with freedom, flexibility, and choices. Different people have different names for this part of your financial life, but my favorite one is enough. You've now built up enough financial resources to experience true financial security. You're completely free to choose whether to keep working and what kind of work you want to do. And instead of needing financial help, you'll be in the position of being able to help others if that's what you choose to do. But you won't get there automatically. Unlike the 20th century, it only depends a little bit on how much money you make. And it doesn't depend at all on your age or how many years you've worked for your employer. Instead, it all depends on you, on the decisions you make and the actions that you take. You can reach this part of the financial path in the 21st century, but you have to have a solid plan. Let me show you where you don't want to be. You don't want to find yourself midway through your financial life and barely getting started with your long-term investing. You'll have too far to go, not enough time to get there, and your only choices will be very risky ones. I hate to say it, but that's where millions of Americans find themselves right now. And you really don't want to be late in your financial life, still struggling with debt or some of the other basics. But yes, there are millions in this category too. No, that's not what you want. You want an early start and a solid plan, and that takes the right knowledge. If you have the right knowledge and consistently apply it, you can move through the first phase of your financial life smoothly and confidently. Then you can begin a safe and very effective long-term investment program. How fast you move in this phase depends on how much you choose to save and invest. But no matter how fast you choose to move, I'll tell you this: the earlier you start, the easier it is. If you stay with it, sooner or later, you'll arrive here. And it's pretty awesome. So I hope everything is coming into better focus for you now. You start early with a solid plan based on proven common sense principles. It's not about big risks or get-rich-quick thinking. It's about consistently and confidently following your plan. And in the next video, we'll zero in on two of the most important parts of the plan: